sick seduction. It was a crazy day in my life. Not the most crazy. Let's just say top 3. I was woken up by dogs sniffing at the crack of my door. There were metal chimes kicking each other's ass in the name of the wind. The sun was rising, a crow flew over, an eagle landed in my pool and took a bath. I threw him some goldfish from the tank. Then it happened, it came to me. I wasn't going to work, another day at the factory. The work is slow and boring. I was there for the camaraderie and emergencies. I loved a good emergency, where the lights are flashing and the sirens are blaring. It wakes up all my senses. My buddy nearly lost his arm. A piece of jagged glass went right through his arm. Blood dominated the cement floor. I walked up calmly and took his pulse. Told him to stop smiling, it was scaring me. He said, "I'm not smiling, I'm crying with no sound." The pain had pinched his vocals closed. I immediately took my hand and put it on his shoulder. "Don't worry, Holmes. I got you on this one. I was a doctor in Egypt 5 lives ago and I remember some basics." I stitched up his arm with hair from his scalp. He didn't like that, but we had no choice. I put his body over my back, emulating World War II films of fiction and gore. I was becoming a real American hero. I got down to the red and white emergency van. The door swung open, and there she was. A nurse with white teeth smile and a low-cut medical smile. She had features of those women you see on the cover of National Geographic in 1964, the ones with silver dollar areolas, looking happier than a pig with pistols. Babies around the world would cry for her milk. I threw my friend onto the white and gold cot. She grabbed my arm and said, "I'll take it from here." I said, "Excuse me, miss? This show ain't over. I'm going for a Purple Heart here. I'll keep your name badge for my speech at a banquet on the beach." She looked confused. She stated, "Let's just stay present here." I replied, "I got a present for you too." The van took off with peeled rubber bits. We rode the highway with locked eyes. My friend was out cold. His eyes were open, but the brain circuits were on life support. I slapped his arm, and she spit in his face. He woke up and wiped his face and told us to take him to the sea. He wanted a Viking's funeral. I yelled, "You're still alive, Hank." He closed his eyes and went limp. She grabbed my neck and gave me a kiss on the cheek. She couldn't hold back any longer. It was a barbaric will of pure seduction. I liked that. My buddy made it. His arm works. And we all went to the beach that next year. I gave a speech, we shook hands, exchanged hugs, and I never saw her again. I'm so sick of those asking for likes and subscribes. Just drop me $1.